Krystal Grand Nuevo. There's a lot of confusion. We're gonna try and clear that up today. Hello and welcome back to Gears of Tech. We are at the beautiful Krystal Grand Nuevo. Now, when I looked online at a lot of reviews, they had very mixed reviews, and I think that's because there are two resorts that are very close to each other. So there's the Krystal Grand Puerto Vallarta, which is just a little ways down the beach that way, and the Krystal Grand Nuevo, which is the one that we're at. So this review is for the Krystal Grand Nuevo. If you're not sure, double check the one that you're looking at, because right off the bat, a lot of the confusion seems to stem from which resort is which, because they are so close and you're going to fly to the same airport. You might not be sure which one you're staying at. Krystal Grand Hotels and Resorts has added another all-inclusive property to its lineup of Mexican resorts. Celebrating its grand opening, the Krystal Grand Nuevo Vallarta features 480 rooms with categories ranging from a standard deluxe room with ocean views to deluxe suites with swim-up pools. For a more upscale stay, the exclusive VIP Altitude Tower offers private luxury suites outfitted with ocean-facing balconies, a private swimming pool, private concierge services, and access to the Sky Lounge, a next level all-inclusive area of luxury. Outside the rooms, guests can enjoy a fully equipped fitness center, a spa, a sports bar, a lobby bar, 3 pool areas including a kids pool and an adults only pool with a swim-up bar, and extensive culinary offerings. Dining choices include everything for the family, from vegetarian to kid-approved fare. Indulge in Mexican specialties at El Mortero, traditional Italian cuisine at Risottos, Oriental-style dishes at Ayami, or have a little of everything at the buffet-style O restaurant. Gams Go. Are you paying too much for Netflix, Spotify, Disney+, Crunchyroll, Duolingo, Canva, or Adobe? Gams Go has you covered with premium shared subscriptions for a fraction of the price directly from the distributor. Yes, Gams Go is the shared premium experience that you've been looking for that saves a ton of money. I personally use Gams Go for my Netflix, my Spotify, my Disney+, and my Crunchyroll subscriptions, and I have saved tons of money by switching to Gams Go. This is truly an amazing deal. You don't want to miss it. Click the link down below to grab your deal. For those looking to host a business gathering, Krystal Grand Nuevo Vallarta features the largest convention center in Nuevo Vallarta, which can host up to 1,000 people and is separated into 6 meeting rooms. Now, all of that is available on the In Mexico website. So you already read that and you were like, okay, but what is it really like? And this is where I tell you what my personal experience has been at this resort. As you can see, I am still at the resort. We are staying in the beautiful Oceanside King Suites. Now, I was pleasantly surprised when I entered our room and found a beautiful, massive bedroom, a very nice bathroom, and a step-down dining room, which walks right out onto this patio, which looks out onto the ocean. Sunsets would be beautiful if it weren't for these palm trees that are exactly the right height to block the horizon. If I was one floor higher, I'm sure it would be no problem, but since I'm almost at the bottom level of this one, it's like just the right height. So finding a sunset is not hard. The beach is right there. You've got the infinity pool. It is a very small minor inconvenience. Now, more about the room. The bed in the room is really comfortable. It's actually, on mine, it's very firm, and I like a firm bed. I have had a really great sleep. The rooms have cable TV. The Wi-Fi is spotty. They do not promise you Wi-Fi in the rooms. They promise you Wi-Fi in the lobby. So Wi-Fi by the pool is spotty. Wi-Fi in the room is kind of hit and miss depending on which tower you're in. But the one thing that I do see on the reviews online, a lot of people complaining that there was no AC in the room. And that's just simply not true. All of the rooms here do have AC. Now, The other resort, which is just down the street with the same name, it seems does not have AC in all the rooms, and that's probably leading to some of that confusion. So this resort, all the rooms have AC, they're all comfortable, and they're a really great experience. This is an older property that was recently converted to the Krystal brand. That means it has undergone some renovations, and in true Mexico style, the renovations are pretty good at best. So the floor, for example, is kind of separating as we step out onto the patio. The patio doors are very old. They don't slide as nice as they probably did when they were new. They're still metal doors. The construction materials are nice-ish, but they're assembled in kind of a that'll do kind of way. Now, this is typical of pretty much every Mexico resort I've ever stayed at. So I don't want you to be rolling your eyes at how horrible this resort is. What I do want you to focus on is what is available here. The room itself is really great if you don't look at any one particular space. We are here with another couple, and their room experience was not the same as ours. So they are in one of the other buildings. They did not get the ocean view, and they're in a much smaller room where there's really just a bed and a couch that looks at the bathroom, and then a tiny little bathroom. They've also said that like their air conditioning stopped working randomly in the room, their ceiling fan stopped working, and there was a lot of disruptions from other guests who were just wasted, drunk, and banging on their door in the middle of the night. So they have swapped rooms, which the hotel graciously did at no additional charge, and they are now into a king suite with an ocean view in the main tower, and most of their complaints about the room have gone away. So if you're looking at booking a room at the resort here, keep in mind that there are different levels of experience depending on what you pay for. We did do the king room upgrade to get the room that we have. It was a very insignificant price, and for the change in experience, I would say it was well worth it. Moving along to the restaurants. Now, this is an all-inclusive buffet resort. So there's the main restaurant, they call it the O restaurant. This will have your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner every single day, and you are guaranteed to not starve. The options in the restaurant are limited. They do rotate them around depending on the day. So each day will have a different cuisine theme to it. They all have a little bit of a Mexican twist to it, which is expected. We are in Mexico after all. The food, I would not say tastes great, but I've been to a lot of resorts in Mexico, and I can't say that it tastes any worse or any better than any other resort when you're talking about the buffet. If you're looking for a little bit more of an upscale experience, they do have 3 restaurants that you can book. Now, at the time of making this video, there's really 2 restaurants, and they have different options for food. So Ayami, which we already mentioned, is the Asian-inspired restaurant, and it was okay. They tried their best to make an experience that was authentically Asian, and it was okay. There were only a few different options for the menu, which again is okay. It was a nice break from what the buffet offers. We ate there once, and that was enough for us. They also have a grill that rotates between a grill, like a barbecue grill, and an Italian restaurant. So they alternate daily, and we went to the grill, and it was also okay. And then we went to the Italian restaurant, and we definitely want to go back for a second take at the Italian restaurant. Again, it's something that you can dress up for. In fact, they do have a dress code for those. And one thing that we noticed, so this is not an adults resort, even though it does have an adults only section. And we will talk about adults only shortly, but in the restaurants, there was no shortage of kids screaming bloody murder while you're trying to enjoy your meal. If kids screaming bloody murder is a concern for you, my recommendation is the O Buffet on the outside patio. The sound of the waves crashing against the beach easily drowned out any screams from children, but also inside the buffet, there's not a lot of sound deadening, and so when kids scream, it's just like you're in a swimming pool. It just bounces off the walls, and it's very loud and can be disconcerting sometimes. There are a few walk-up food options as well if you're outside at the pool, and those were actually some of my favorites. So they serve classics like fish and chips, chicken fingers, hamburgers, nachos, fish tacos, stuff like that, and just easy snacks that you can enjoy by the poolside. And those are what I tend to gravitate to at lunchtime, especially when I don't want to go in and sit down anywhere. I just want to keep hanging out at the pool. Speaking of the pools, now there are essentially just two pools. There is the kids are okay pool, and there's the adults only pool. Now, when I say adults only, you might be like, okay, that's the place for me. Well, it turns out many of the people that stay here don't know how to read, it seems. And so even though it says adults only, kids still find their way over to the pool. Now, we've started to be those grumpy people who just self-police, and when we see kids coming over, we're like, and then point back somewhere else. And I have kids. I love kids. Families are great. But keep your kids in the right spot of the pool. The adult pool has a lot of adult type activities. They have adults being inappropriate, and it really, you don't want to have your kids around that. It is an infinity pool, which is great for those sunsets because you can just sit up against the edge of the pool, watch the sunset out over the ocean, and you don't have to worry about getting any sand in any of your cracks or crevices like you would if you were trying to do the same thing in the ocean. Speaking of the ocean, we are right on the ocean. Now, they have different flags that they put up depending on the state and condition of the ocean. Most of the time, they have a red flag and a purple flag. Red flag means don't go swimming. Purple flag means if you do go swimming, there's noxious weeds in the ocean that will make you sick. That doesn't stop people from going swimming. They go anyway, and I have sometimes on occasion seen a yellow flag, which means go ahead and have a swim. Low tide is the best. Check the tide schedule, figure out when the low tide will be. The waves are the tamest during low tide, but also it stays shallow for a lot longer. The ocean bottom is clean, it's soft sand, there's no weeds, there's no crustaceans, there's nothing to worry about. And I have seen other people on like boogie boards and stuff trying to fool around in the waves. It is a good experience at low tide. When it's high tide, all bets are off. There's a strong undertow and it drops off quickly, and you will be dragged out to sea and you might drown. So caution is definitely recommended. As far as features and amenities at the resort, I have to say it is a smaller resort. So if you are intent on staying on the resort, it only takes a couple minutes to get from one end to the other. You're not going to do a lot of walking, but there's certainly options to do a lot of sitting, a lot of hanging out at the pool, a lot of eating, and a lot of just relaxing. And if that's your kind of vacation, this might be the place for you. Now, this is considered a 4-star resort. But if you look at the reviews on Expedia, it's only about 7 out of 10 for user ratings. And I think a lot of that is due to misunderstandings with the expectation. You see, recently I was at Tulum and I went to a 5-star adults only premium exclusive resort. Now that resort was about 3 times the price of this resort here. And I always ask myself, am I getting 3 times the experience? And I have to say, the experience here at Krystal Grand Nuevo has been almost the same as the experience at a more premium luxury resort. The food is no better, no worse. The staff are no better, no worse. I've gone to the coffee shop every morning here and I've asked for a specific drink, and every single time I have gotten a drink of some sort. But we always ask ourselves, what is in this thing? We have no idea because it is definitely not what we asked for. And that's the same thing when you're going to the omelet bar. You can ask for exactly what you want at the omelet bar and you will get something, but it's probably not exactly what you asked for. That might be more my problem than theirs because I don't speak a lot of Spanish. I try my best to speak a little bit of Spanish, but I don't. I speak English and I'm in their country. And I have the same advice as I have in other video reviews of resorts, which is try to learn some basic Spanish, and it helps a long way to get what it is that you're looking for. As far as would I stay here again? Absolutely. I have no concerns about the resort itself. Everything that I've seen so far has been exactly as expected, but the bottom line was the price. There was some crazy prices on Expedia where this was a really expensive way to just get out of the freezing cold winters up in Canada and come down here and gain an extra week of sunshine and summer. So if you can find this resort at a price that you're comfortable with, I strongly recommend that you give it a try. If you aren't comfortable at the price, well, then keep looking around, because this is a budget vacation with a really good experience. Tell me what you think about the resort. Have you stayed here? What are your thoughts? What did I miss? What do you want to know that I didn't cover in this video? I'd love to fill you guys in the comments down below, or in another video if it's warranted. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.